Hey guys, how's it going? Yep, this is a little different car I got here. The Grand Am got put in a ditch, cracked the transmission pan open, all the fluid leaked out. My dad drove it and fried the transmission, so I had to get a new car. And this is it. It's a 2005 Pontiac Bonneville SLE. I got this car back in January of 2016, and it's been pretty reliable since. I bought it with a few problems, which I'll get into detail more later. But so far it's been just about everything I wanted it to be. Rides real nice, and it's got all the features on it, like it's got leather and a sunroof and the special tail lamps, headlamps, all that good stuff. So now I guess let's get started. It has, same thing as the black car, the Grand Am, same thing as that. Remote unlocks, locks, trunk release, and panic. I got a few little keychains there. Same style key as the black car. This is it on the inside. Black and gray two-tone throughout the car, with dark gray, blackish leather seats. I don't think they're black, I think they're just gray. Otherwise, seats are in pretty nice shape. It's got power everything on this side, and I think the passenger seat is only half power. The gauges. It's the SLE, so that means it gets the driver information center and the compass right above it. Pretty nice. The steering wheel is black, leather wrapped and stitched, with volume controls on the side. Seat preset and band buttons over here. Those control the radio, which I'll get into this now. This radio is the factory radio, just has an aux cord installed into it. It's pretty nice. I really like it. It's got black buttons versus the Grand Am had gray buttons. Everything on this car is blacked out for buttons and stuff. Down here is the Hvac Controls. It's got dual zone, driver and passenger, with different fan speeds, different things here, mode for adjusting what mode you're in, I guess. It's an automatic function, so that's always nice to have if you're in a rush to go somewhere. I can show you what this does here. It can give you your fuel economy, how far you got left, your fuel range, how much you've used since you last reset it, your oil life, which that's not right. My battery died and it got reset. It should be somewhere around 50 or 40. Your tire pressure. It doesn't actually give you the number readouts of each tire. It just goes by the, like, if a certain tire is spinning faster or slower than normal, it'll say your tire pressure is low and it won't tell you which one, so you gotta go around and check. And then your average economy, I'm getting pretty good, 29.3. It's been about half highway, half city. Haven't filled up in about... Oh, I filled up right before I went on a vacation with my family on the 4th of July. But before that I hadn't filled up in about 2 or 3 weeks. On the door here, we have power mirrors, windows, and the lock switch for the other doors, windows. I have it turned on because my friends are annoying. Power locks and unlocks. Obviously, most cars have that. And this is the light control. This one controls how long they stay on after the car goes off, and this one controls how dim or bright the interior lights are. The inside won't work now because I don't know why. Car's not on, I guess, maybe. The fog light switch, which I'll get more into the fog lights too. They are absolutely terrible on this car. Here's the turn signal, control for your lights, and the place to set your cruise. Here's the windshield wiper controls. Just like most cars, push it in the spray, interval adjustment, and high, low, intermittent, off, and pull down to mist it in case it's been misty outside. Down here below the HVAC is the heated seat controls. Both of them work, and it's quite nice in the winter having butt heat. Traction control button, the override. Cigarette lighter. This car was smoked in a little bit. Right here's the ashtray. No cigarettes in there. I keep my pennies in there just because there's no penny holder in the console. This car uses a 4-speed automatic transmission with low gear selection. Transmissions in these are at least the Bonnevilles, but I think it applies to other 3800 powered vehicles. These transmissions are a lot weaker than the engines, and when I first got this car it was having transmission trouble. It was slipping and it was banging. I put a shift kit in it and it turned out just fine. No problem since then. And the console here, lots of my junk, sunglass case, my wallet, the coin holder. I got a key down there. Pretty nice. Up here, my sun visor, my Angel. I had that from my last car. My mom gave that to me. It's got this one has mirror lights, which is nice. The black car didn't have that. This mirror here is the it's just the regular one. It's got the OnStar with like it links to your phone somehow, I think, I don't know. And then emergency. I'm not subscribed to it, but it is capable. Up here I have my garage transmitters. Works right on my garage door there. And my sunroof switch. It's automatic opening, but manual closing. So you have to press and hold to close it. This is a weird design too. If you press and twist it like this, the sunroof tilts. Most sunroofs do tilt, but that's just a weird way to make it do that. For 2005, the SLE package received styling from the GXP, which is seen here in the smooth body cladding versus the ribbed ones it had in the past. The SLE also receives these 17-inch aluminum alloys. These ones are chrome. In certain places, like right there, they're a little bubbly. Doesn't bother me, I guess, but these wheels aren't super clean either. Sorry about that. Up here along the front, we have the special GXP styled bumper. This is not the GXP, of course, it's the SLE, so it's got the 3800 versus the V8 that comes in the GXP. These headlights, I have cleared the yellow reflector out of the side, and since these ones received the GXP ones, they have black caps in there. Makes the headlight look a little bit darker than just the regular one. Now the car is not on right now, but what I was talking about with the fog lights is these things burn out really, really fast. Like the fog light over there, that one's been out twice in the, how many months? I think about 6 months I've owned this car. But they are pretty nice. If you look inside there, they have the projector sphere, which is really nice. I've always wanted like a car with one of those. I know most new cars have them, but it's cool to find one on, you know, cars of this age, especially a Pontiac. I didn't think many others had this at this time. Up here, my mirrors, if I didn't say, are heated power. I think I said they're power. I don't know if I mentioned if they're heated or not. I have 20% tint all around except for the windshield, and vent visors, which came with the car. I really like the sunroof in this car. I almost always have it cracked open like this just because it keeps a little bit of airflow going through there, especially while I'm at work. I'll leave it cracked open. Here's the XM and the OnStar antenna, I think. I know it's XM for sure. I think OnStar's uses this one as well. 2005 was the only year to get this style one. The 2004 was the other option. 2004 had a slightly different antenna. It was more round, and I don't think it had that fin sticking out of the top. Down here, I'll apologize again because these wheels are dirty, but if you can see inside there, there are disc brakes, 4-wheel disc brakes all around, anti-lock. Different than the Grand Am. The Grand Am used to have drums. I put discs in it and no anti-lock, so nice to have a few extra safety features. Along the back here, we have the spoiler. Most Bonnevilles came with a spoiler. In the SE, you could opt for a spoiler delete. I think they look kind of goofy without, but SLEs and GXPs and any high option Bonneville never gave you the option to delete the spoiler. They all came with it. Same special edition GXP style bumper along the bottom. Special taillights as well. These ones are pre-cleared and no ribs in these. These ones are smooth. Right here, the Bonneville nameplate only came on 2005 SLEs and all GXPs. Other year SLEs did not have these. Here's the LED third brake light mounted nicely under the spoiler. And down below here, you can see this car has dual exhaust. Different than the black cars. The black car had 2 pipes on each side. This one just has 1 pipe, 1 large opening on each side. And it sounds pretty nice. The gas door, mine's lucky. Mine has not rusted through yet. I know a lot of these 2000 plus Bonnevilles have water gets in the edges there and it rusts out from the inside and it gets this big rust hole and it's just real ugly. Mine is fortunate enough to not have that yet. I'm thinking of ways to try to stop it, so if you guys have any methods that you'd like to share, leave them in the comments. I'd appreciate them. We can go ahead and check out the back now. Right here I'll point out that it says LK. I don't know what that means. I bought it with it on there. Just haven't got around to taking it off yet. The back seat has the same two-tone color combination, or the back door I mean, with black up top, gray on the bottom, with a little plush leather insert right there. Back seats are also leather. Obviously most cars come with leather all the way around if they have it. If I didn't mention before, my front seats have side impact airbags. I have my seat rolled all the way back, and legroom is only a little bit tight. Has the power outlet down there. My sister really appreciates that. The Grand Am never had this. Over here is the armrest. The black car never had an armrest either. Pull it down, and it's a cup holder in a little storage area with a pass-through into the trunk. You can check out the passenger seat here. Yep, this one's 6-way power, but manual recline, so it's not as powered as the other seat, but still, can't really complain. It's still pretty nice. I have rubber floor mats in there, my aux cord, my glove box, which is full of crap, my Ozium, that gets rid of the smoke smell in here. The passenger side window also has automatic down function, not automatic up though. Let's go ahead and get it started up. Starts right up. When I first got it, it used to have problems starting. Let's see, it had EGR problems, misfire problems, transmission problems, but all of which were fairly easily fixed. I did them all myself. Puts out pretty good power. I'm almost out of gas, and you can see here I have 149,654 miles, so this car has higher miles than the black car did. And the trip is not actually 679, it's actually 3,679. I set that trip when I first got the car to see how many miles I put on it before I sold it. and right now I'm at 3,000, which I've been driving this car a lot. I'll go ahead and get you an exhaust clip here. Let's take a look under the hood. This one, unlike the black car, has 2 hydraulics versus the prop rod like my old car had. This car is powered by the 3800 Series 2 V6. By 2005, the Series 3 was out, but it never made it into the Bonneville. So it's just a naturally aspirated version. There was supercharged versions that were in the SSEI and older year Bonnevilles. And then the only other engine option was the, I think, 4.6 liter V8, the North Star. Yep, mine just came with the V6 though, which is just fine for me, I guess. Now I'll go ahead and show you the junk. I got some junk over here. This is the kit right here for my new fog lights. I have some jumper cables, my old transmission mount, which is broken, and I have a scanner down there to scan for OBD codes, and a multimeter. And down here, this trunk is pretty big. Padded, or carpeted, I mean, up at the top. Nice little feature. Well, that's about everything with it. It's a 2005 Pontiac Bonneville SLE. It's my daily car, and I hope you guys liked it.